Hello ladies and gentlemen, Moletrap here, coming at you with game 3 of the Korean Air OSL round of 16 Group C. Group C being ZerO, Calm, Pure, and Fantasy. And this is a very important game for both of these players, more so for Calm. Calm is down 0-1 in this group right now. So if he loses this match, let me get the colors here real quick, by the way. So ZerO is going to be the red Zerg, and Calm is going to be the yellow Zerg. So both these players, some of the top Zerg players ever. ZerO hasn't really, I gotta admit, even though he's one of my favorites, he hasn't really accomplished a ton in individual leagues. He's gotten to some late stages, but he's never gotten any medals. Calm, of course, with an MSL title under his belt, has really broken out these last couple seasons as a really strong player. But regardless, these guys are really evenly matched. Both very good in ZVZ. I mean, we saw Calm win a ZVZ finals very resoundingly against Quanro. So definitely a strong player. And I think he may have beaten. Oh man, I should have looked this up. I think he may have beaten ZerO before that. I don't remember if it was Quanro or if it was. Let me look it up. Anyway, but yeah, ZerO is up 1-0. He beat Fantasy in his first game of this group. So so he's in a strong position here, but it is still important for him because he then will have to play Pure for his third game. And so if he goes into it 1-1, you know, Pure is a very strong player. Could theoretically take ZerO out of the OSL, which would be very disappointing for me personally. But regardless, I mean, just going in it with 2-0 will be just a really good place to go for him. I mean, it's a really strong place to play from. And let's just double check here. Let's see who. Okay, no, it was. Okay, now I'm confused. I'm looking at ZerO's record. I don't remember who beat him in that past. Anyway, so we got expansions from both players, by the way. Pretty much mirror builds going on here. Both players have expansions in their pools and their gas going. So pretty much even stuff going on here. Anyway, okay, let's see here. I'm looking at ZerO's record. Who beat him in that MSL? I don't remember. Oh gosh. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Anyways, I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Anyway, so both players are having even builds here, so it's going to come down to a lot of micro and what have you, and like I said, very, very important here. ZerO, I remember I really became a fan of him at BlizzCon, which was mostly Zerg players. Well, the stronger players at least were Zerg players. The Koreans were mostly Zerg. Anyway, so there was a lot of ZVZ at that tournament, so ZerO played a lot of ZVZ, and he played extremely well in his ZVZ play there. Some Zerglings now out for Calm and for ZerO, both of them getting their 4 Zerglings out pretty much at the same time. Let's see, I'm trying to look at the bottom so I can know what their minerals are and everything. Peace out, yo. Anyway, both players just massing some Zerglings. Very, very standard play here, and I don't think either player has scouted each other yet. I think they both sent their overlords the wrong direction first. It's hard to tell though. For some reason, the overlord Calm's overlord, Calm was the yellow Zerg player, going up to the top left, which is a strange thing here. Maybe he didn't even know that ZerO was over at this location until just now. Anyway, so yeah, it's going to come down to a lot of micro. Spire going down immediately for both players. So very, very mirror builds here going on. Pretty much almost exactly the same thing happening for both players. It's going to be a little bit of build-up, basically, until a big showdown with either Zerglings or Mutas or something like that. One player may decide to go for mass Lings and just try and move out that way. I'm paying attention to their gas to see if either player gets speed. They may have already gotten speed, actually, if both of them did it. Anyway, some Zerglings moving out for ZerO here. I guess he feels that he has enough of an advantage. He can try and make an attack, or at least put some pressure on here. He does have a few extra Zerglings. He's going to fall back as soon as he sees his Zergling count, though. So just a little bit of pressure here. And I'm surprised he's not like hiding 2 Zerglings somewhere or something like that. I'm surprised neither player is doing something along those lines, because that can be the way that you win a game is by sneaking in just a few Zerglings. Oftentimes you'll see very strong ZVZ players will just run their whole army in, engage, squeeze 2 Zerglings past the line into the main, and then fall back with the rest of their army so they can get 2 Zerglings back in there and just be a distraction. Because if you can split their attention, that's going to be huge. Especially if they bring their whole army back to deal with those 2 Zerglings, and then you can attack the front, that kind of thing. So I'm surprised neither player trying anything too tricky like that. Both of them just waiting for Spire, I guess. Spire's now up for both players, so they're going to start their Mutalisk battle as well. Huge Ling battle going on in the middle of the map, though. It looks like ZerO had a little bit better positioning. He comes out with a few extra Zerglings. Calm trying to fall back. Some of his Zerglings getting mixed in there with ZerO's Zerglings, but they can't really he can't really able. Now, oh my gosh, he's having to fall back to his choke. This is huge. Oh my gosh, Calm is gonna lose his expansion. ZerO's fighting the army in a choke with some of his army, and the rest of his army is killing that expansion. The mutas are out. Are they gonna kill the Lings in time? It looks like the expansion's gonna go down. The expansion goes down. The expansion goes down, and Scourge coming in to chase off those Mutalisks as well. It looks like Calm's gonna kill most of those Scourge. It looks like he takes a single hit actually. So he lost more Zerglings there, but it doesn't matter. He killed that expansion. That is huge. That is huge. Calm is now sending a drone up. He knows he needs that expansion, so he's going to fight with a little bit of a disadvantage right now. But there's nothing he can really do about it but just to spend those extra minerals. And now here comes the extra Zerglings coming in to hit ZerO's base. Oh my gosh, killing one drone, killing... Oh, only the one drone. The drones do manage to fight it off, but he stops mining for a moment there. Now he's coming in for a counterattack. Calm needs to kill some drones of ZerO's if he's going to stay in this game. More mutas popping out though for ZerO. He's microing back and forth. It looks like ZerO has an extra muta pop out, and plus with the Scourge landing on Calm's mutas before, Calm's muta count is just really not as good. He's moving in, he's picking off... Oh, he doesn't even pick off a drone. Wow. It looks like he's going to come in to finish it off though. But ZerO is just in such a strong position right now. He's got that extra base going. He's got 1 or 2 extra mutas. And, oh, he's not rebuilding that expansion. I thought he was going to rebuild that expansion, but he decided not to. I guess he decided when those Zerglings came in to just get drones. Okay, now he's going for that expansion. There we go. I guess he was just saving up for it. But look at this. ZerO is now at 34 supply. I'm sorry, I keep calling him Iris. Calm at 25 supply. So huge supply lead for ZerO. I mean, that's basically 3-to-2 ratio going on here. Now he's coming in with some Scourge. If he can land some of those Scourge, he could theoretically get back in this game. If he can land some Scourge and then kill some drones, he might be able to come back into it. ZerO has Scourge of his own. He lands them though. 1 Scourge landing on ZerO's forces. Calm's forces are dwindling and he's getting overrun by mutas. Calm GG's. ZerO goes up 2-0 in this group. I keep calling him Iris because I was glancing at his name at the top of the screen and it's InteR.Calm, so I was starting to say Inter. I don't know why I was calling him Iris. Iris in a Star Lake? That's a silly thought. So ZerO dominating ZVZ, doing a very, very nice Zergling attack to basically clinch the game for him. Calm is going to go down 0-2. He's all but eliminated from the group. But anyways, good on ZerO. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.